Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do a very special bonus reading and that's Love for 2021. This will be for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please remember that this reading is only general. It may not resonate with you, in which case follow up on your moon, your rising or ascendant and or your Venus signs. Or get a personal reading because then it's much more aligned with your energy. If the reading does resonate with you, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'm not asking for anything in particular with the readings. I'm not asking for single, married, union, not union. I'm just asking where will your love life go in 2021. Every reading has been so very different. Not two of them have not been the same. So they may have similarities, but very different. All right, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale for your reading. I hope you had a nice break. I know there's still more to come. A lot of people stay off work for at least this week. So I hope it's nice to have a few days off and sort of kick up your heels and chill out. Lovely. All right, where are we going? We have the Four of Pentacles coming out of the gate. The Four of Pentacles is a card of hanging on to things. It's a lack mentality. It's very often hanging on to money for fear of having none. But when you're telling the universe you don't have any money, the universe gives you more of the same. So it's very hard to explain to people because they're like, I don't have enough. And I'm like, yeah, but if you tell the universe you don't have enough, then they will manifest not enough for you. So what you have to do is not spend like a crazy person, but get your mentality into the position where you know you have enough money. This can often be hanging on to things that no longer serve you, such as outdated beliefs, ideas, traditional customs, things like that that really don't serve you anymore. Sometimes it can be religious views for some people, having very strict religious views that don't really serve you in this day and age that you've carried through. So sometimes it can be things that people have programmed us with that no longer serve us. But it can definitely be limited thinking, lack mentality, holding on to something. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles here. So the Six of Pentacles is the card of what we always see as equal give and take. It's about sharing the wealth, making sure things go evenly. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone in a relationship where you're feeling the other person always has enough money, always takes what they want, and you feel sometimes you don't get enough here with this Six of Pentacles. So it could be very much a very unbalanced relationship in terms of finances. I do have the Knight of Wands coming through here, and the Knight of Wands is a very fast moving knight, very, very passionate sort of energy here, very, very fiery. Does represent the fire signs. You could be dealing with an earth sign here as a fire sign, but sometimes this is about your passion and your energy. Okay, there's some sort of stalemate here. I feel that you are either about to walk away from a situation or give someone an ultimatum in a relationship. You feel perhaps you're putting in the energy and the other person isn't. You may be in sort of this energy of feeling like you're not getting enough. Okay, we do have the Emperor card here. All right, and then okay. I feel that you're dealing with someone who's very likes to be in charge, someone who's quite controlling. And it's possible that you're feeling a little bit of a victim in this situation because maybe you're not feeling that this person is giving you the attention, the love, or whatever that you're seeking. But with that Four of Pentacles there, it makes me feel here that perhaps you are not letting things go. You've got this Knight of Wands here which talks about passion and energy and high energy, and it feels to me like instead of sort of being able to understand from the other person's perspective, that you're seeing things as a decision rather than an arrangement or a negotiation. So it's very much this energy of needing to talk about things and needing for the other person to understand where you're coming from. But I feel like either the other person or yourself is coming from this very fiery energy and sort of not allowing the other person to understand what you want from the relationship or what you're looking for in the relationship. So this stalemate energy for me is always where you've both reached this sort of stagnant point where you're trying to get your point across and your person has now become very defensive. So there's no equal communication, there's no equal give and take, there's no negotiation anymore. It's just become a stalemate. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups here. Now what I like about this is the universe is saying to you here, this problem could be solved, but it just has to be looked at differently. So maybe you're so defiant against each other now, both of you aren't seeing that there is a way out of this situation. But the Nine of Cups is very much a card of a wish come true. So it's almost like you both want this to work, but you're butting heads at the moment because neither one of you is understanding where the other one is coming from. All right, let's get a bit deeper with this. All right, so we have the Tower. So things are coming to a head when the Tower's here. And it's sort of, the Tower is the last effort. So what happens is the universe, like I say, always pokes you with a stick, and if you're not listening, eventually they'll throw the stick at you. Why? Because you're not doing what the universe is asking you to do. So the universe is saying here there's a possibility for whatever this situation is to come out as something really good. But in order to come to this point, you've got to be having those conversations and negotiating. If you're not doing that, then this whole thing is going to break down. The thing is, with the Tower, it doesn't mean the end. What it means is things have to be taken back to the ground to be rebuilt again. You've built something on a very false foundation or a very faulty foundation, which means that if you haven't been communicating effectively, eventually this Tower will fall. All right, so we have the Three of Cups coming through with the Four of Cups. Holy dooly, a lot of cups here. There's a lot of love in this situation. A lot of love in this situation. But a lack of firm foundation being built. For some of you here, you may have already have your eyes set on someone new. I can't avoid that here because you're really unhappy in your current situation. You may already be looking outside of your relationship for something new. Because it seems to me you're not accepting the cup here that you're being offered. There's a lot of love here though, which is quite surprising. All right, so we have the Star card coming through, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, somebody's going to walk away from this situation, Ace, and have a brand new beginning. Okay. If this is your situation and you're listening to me here and it's feeling right for you, I want to say to you that the universe is saying here that you can fix this. First off, you've got to see each other as individuals, because at the moment there is no clear communication helping you to heal this situation. So both of you possibly are to the point where you feel that you want to walk away from something that it's not really bringing you the joy that you want it to. And I do have the Nine of Pentacles, which does sort of, with this Three of Cups here, does talk about somebody wanting to be single again or somebody wanting to walk away and have this new start. The Star and and the no, both these cards here are wish cards. So the Star is a card of healing and faith and trust, and the Nine of Cups is a wish card, but both of them in effect talk about something beautiful coming to you here through healing. But I just feel that you are both very much at loggerheads with each other and not really understanding how to re-nurture the love between you. But I think someone's past it already. All right, so we have the Hierophant coming through. So some of you are actually married here with the Moon. All right, and the Three of Pentacles. Yep. Okay, somebody looks like they're all ready to walk away from this situation. So if you're in a situation where you have felt that you are just not getting on the same page with each other, it's very possible somebody has already moved away from this situation. There's very much this energy of wanting freedom from this. It's become too taxing. Someone doesn't have the maturity to understand, or both of you don't have the maturity to understand how to fix this relationship. And I feel like with this Three of Pentacles even more, that somebody just wants to walk away and self-invest. It's a really strange reading though, because the universe is saying it can work. But someone has to let go of these old ideas here. Someone's stuck in an old way of thinking, rather than seeing this as an opportunity for growth. There seems to be a lack of equal give and take in this situation. I feel that somebody's become very passionate and is not really understanding that this is a serious matter and it needs to be sorted. I do feel like you've got either two people both wanting to control a situation and, oh, look at this, there you go. Two people butting heads here. Seriously butting heads. Okay. If this isn't marriage for you, I do have the marriage card here. So it's possible you could both be living together or in a very serious relationship. Now, if you haven't come into this relationship yet, if this is something that hasn't happened to you and will happen to you in 2021, there's a possibility here that talking to you here, I might be able to get you to understand how important communication is in a relationship. This has the potential of being an incredibly good relationship here. But in order to do that, both of you have to understand you are both individuals, even in a relationship. You both should have your independence. You both should have your own places. And I feel like here, either somebody is being too dependent on the other person for their happiness, or is not really understanding how to communicate their needs, or both people aren't communicating their needs well. And it looks to me like this relationship is sort of sitting on the fence here and really is in stalemate mode. Definitely, look, could be dealing with a Scorpio. This relationship is sitting on the fence. It's teetering. It's teetering because it looks here like the universe is saying this has the potential for a really, really good relationship. But either both parties or one party is trying to make the relationship go their way instead of understanding that the relationship is an arrangement between two people. But there is a brand new start here. So it's almost like, let me just get some cards on that. Wow, okay, there's that Two of Swords again and the Knight of Wands. Someone's very hot-headed in this. The Moon card, Two of Cups. Yeah, this relationship, all the cards are going both ways here. It's almost like this relationship could be really, really good, or it is going to fall apart. Somebody is trying to drive the other person their way and they're not seeing it from the other person's perspective. And I feel like the universe is saying that everything within this relationship could be really good. But especially because your soulmate's here with this Two of Cups, But there's this very strong feeling that the communication is lacking. There's a lack of working together. And I feel like here there's also the prospect of this falling over here, especially with this Ten of Swords. But in saying that, it's possible that this relationship has to fall over first in order for it to be rebuilt. Because we do have these beautiful cards here signifying an incredibly good relationship. So it's possible that this may have to be broken down in order to be rebuilt. It may have to really hit the wall in order for something good to come from it. All right, let's just have a look and see what the universe is saying to this. All right, we have the Swan, card 67. Gliding with grace, nothing is withheld from this beautiful soul. It can discern what is genuine, authentic, loving, and what is from the ego parading. Even through the most impressive words or gestures, this soul can sense the holding within a core of fearful separation from the divine. With grace, it allows all to be and moves amongst this world with inspiring light and grace. Paramahansa, great swan, the soul that moves the souls of others is reaching to you now. The guru, the teacher, the light, the love that is all. You are blessed by sacred divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. This oracle reaches you now, indicating that you are held within the grace of a great soul, a teacher of the heart, of the spirit, and there is endless light bestowed upon you for protection. Your path ahead is assured. Soon you will be shifting from hope to a sense of inevitability in your attainment of the spiritual goals closest to your heart. Be with your practice of love through meditation, yoga, kindness, nature, dance, singing, whatever speaks to your heart, and know that you are one with the divine. And it's only a matter of time before you realize it. So I feel like here there's a very strong message about ego taking over and possibly creating a problem here. So it could be you've got two people working from ego rather than working from a soul connection. So this is very much about the power, being able to let go of the power in order to create a better environment. I do think this can be saved, and if this hasn't come around yet and you are about to move into this relationship next year, you will know up front already how to put this right. This has all the potential of being an amazing relationship as long as egos don't get in the way. I'll leave you with that.